Tage, how do you balance the emotion of your offensive success down the stretch, the teams, everybody's on a roll with knowing the season's about to end? How do you balance those two realities?
Yeah, I think it's pretty easy to balance because I think you just focus on the team stuff first, and then I think the individual stuff will follow. So, obviously, just going to each game, that same mentality. How am I going to help the team win here? And I think you just put in the work first, and the opportunities and the chances and the goals will follow. So.
The last couple months, Tage, when you've been asked about the success on the ice, you've always brought up you want more. You want to take your game to another level. That desire, that drive. How much does that just go back to the way that you came up? The adversity that you encountered as you sort of even before you were NHL, before you were drafted.
Yeah, I think a lot of that's just like you said, just playing with a chip on your shoulder and wanting to prove people wrong, and I just think a lot of it's just the belief in yourself. I feel like I've known I'm capable of this. I feel like there's still more to give, and like you said, I'm always just pushing, try to get better, try to prove myself wrong. Sometimes you set a goal for yourself, and you want to see if you can beat it, and as you're approaching that goal, the goal keeps moving further and further away from you, and I think it's good to have something like that. So you're always chasing something that you'll never be able to reach.
I know you don't get caught up in numbers, but how meaningful would 40 goals be to you?
Yeah, obviously that'd be really cool. That'd be obviously an incredible achievement, I think, personally, and obviously it's hard not to think about it, but you try, like I said, just to kind of block it out and focus on the team stuff first. And I think when you start focusing on the number, then that's kind of when you'll probably get snake bit, and chances will start not going in for you. I think you kind of keep that team first focus, and I think the goals will follow, like I said. So kind of that's where I'm heading with that.
30 was an incredible milestone for you, but like you just said, in your mind when you got to 30, there was a lot of season left here. Were you thinking, well, there's time, we can keep going forward?
Yeah,
there.
Yeah, that's like I was saying with the goal you set for yourself, and then once you start creeping up on that goal, you set the bar higher, and then obviously that goal keeps moving as you keep climbing. So, it's something that's it's pretty cool right now. I didn't think I'd be at 40 or chasing 40 at the beginning of the season, but it's a nice thing to be chasing, I guess.
Johnny put you out there Saturday at the end. How much were you trying to sneak an extra one out with the empty net?
Yeah, I was cheating down the ice there at the end there. I saw Dustin go for it, and I was going to obviously let that one go in if it was on net there. But yeah, that was one I was hunting down pretty hard there, and I think that's good. You obviously want that hunger. You want the hunger to score, and I think that only helps our team. When guys are competing with one another, whether it's guys trying to outscore each other, or, do whatever. It's good, friendly, healthy competition. So I think it only pushes everyone.
How much has that driven you and Jeff? I mean, you guys have 70 goals this year between the two of you. You do seem to be pushing each other.
Yeah, obviously he's very competitive, and I think I'm pretty competitive too. I don't think that's something we really are, talking about, competing for who's going to score more. But I know internally both guys, want to be guys that score and lead the team in goals. And like I said, it's a good thing. It's good friendly competition, and like I said, I think it makes our team better when you have guys that are hungry to outplay each other. And obviously now you got power coming in here, and all of our D are competing to show who's the best, and it's just going to make guys better on the team, and it's going to improve everyone. So I think you see it in practices too. Everyone wants to be the best on the ice, and I think that's a really good thing moving forward.
I got asked this earlier, and you'd be more qualified to answer this than me. We talk about your shot all the time and how much you've gotten the release down and everything, but how about your setup work? As a centerman, your passing and being a playmaking type of a center. How much improvement have you seen in that this year in yourself?
Yeah, I think it's probably just I feel like it's been there, but I feel like you get more puck touches in the middle. I think when you get even the smallest puck touches, it just it gives you confidence. It gets you into the game. At least for me, it does. Just feeling the puck on my stick, whether it's the first minute in the game, then it gets you going, and you feel more confident to make those plays. And as the game moves along, you just have that confidence that you're going to make a play. And I feel more comfortable coming up the middle of the ice too. You see a lot more of the ice, and instead of being locked onto a wall, and I think that's kind of why maybe some of the passing and playmaking's showing up a little more this season, obviously, than previous seasons.
You guys have talked a lot about being together, really growing together. We saw that again Saturday with the situation. Jeff's being Jeff, and he's under the opponent's skin, and Matt Martin had enough, but what did you see there? You just jumped right in, and everybody jumped right in immediately.
Yeah, I didn't really see what happened before that. Obviously, Jeff was getting under his skin. The way he plays hard, and he's always in dirty areas, and obviously other teams don't like that, and that's why he gets rewarded. He scores goals, and he's very strong on his stick and good in battles, and I think that's something that's really hard to play against. And even in practice, you battle against him. He's extremely strong in battles and very intense, and obviously that rubs other guys on the other team the wrong way. And I just kind of saw Martin jump in there, and obviously we got guys on our team that play hard for each other and want to protect each other, and try to do my best to get in there, and it's kind of that. That's what it was. So.
You've played center before the NHL, but this season, doing it against some of the best in the league, especially with the matchups you're getting, what's it been like going through and adjusting and sort of improving on sort of the little nuances of the position?
Yeah, it's been good. I think it's been a good challenge for me. I like challenges. I think it makes you better anytime you get outside of your comfort zone. It pushes you, and I think early on in the year is a little uncomfortable maybe in the face-off dot, and starting to feel a little more comfortable. Obviously, still got a lot of work to do there, but I feel like just having played center before, the positional stuff starts to come back pretty quick, and it's just more about reps and. Once you're in those situations and you're in them more and more, the more comfortable you get. So I think it was just all about opportunity and reps for me in the middle, and then just continue to work on face-offs. So.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.